All right, so actually reporting this information into the database isn't that difficult. It's not going to take us very long. Basically, we capture our products, which we did here, right? So we have our scrape function. It ran. We now have the products in here, and we're currently rendering them as JSON, which is good. But actually, we're going to redirect back to the index page anyways and go publish our products over there. So why don't we set this up as a redirect now, so that we can see that when it happens. And we're just going to products, right? And then we'll go ahead and write our function to actually record it into the database. Okay, so super simple. Could not be easier, right? We're going to need to iterate over the products and then individually write them to the database. We're not going to do it as a bulk. So we'll say for let product of products. So that will allow us to iterate over the products that we get back from the scrape it function. And we want to ignore anything that might be empty. So if any of the products happen to come back and they don't have a title or a price, we don't want to accidentally record those. So we'll say if product.title is equal to an empty or blank or whatever, right? Or product.price is equal to empty, then just continue, right? So that will just continue to the next iteration and work on the next product. That way you don't have to worry about recording it. Otherwise, await product, this is our model, update one, okay? So it's only going to update one of the records. Do the SKU, which you can get from product.SKU. Sorry, it's using that to go find it. Sorry, I should explain that. So the first argument to product update one is the finding, right? So it's going to use SKU to go find the product for us. Then it wants the information that it's going to use to actually, it wants the object that it wants to record to the database. So we'll do product. So that's the object that it's going to record in the database. There we go. And then the last argument is going to be our upsert command. So upsert, what it will do is it will basically say, hey, this current thing that you're trying to update doesn't exist. No worries, go ahead and just insert it into the database. Otherwise, if you find it, then I want you to take that thing and add in the, actually update it, right? And edit it and modify it. So there we go. So product update one, the first argument is the condition, right? The where clause. So wherever the SKU is equal to product SKU. The next argument is the thing you want to insert into the database. So we want to insert the product as we formatted it from scraping. And then the last argument is options, right? And the only option we're really passing is the upsert option, which basically says if this product SKU does not exist in the database, then go ahead and create it. So that's basically what's going to happen. And then after that, it's going to redirect us back to products. So let's do a refresh. So here we are. It's opening up our browser. Going to navigate the page. Scroll. There it goes. And then it's going to start scrolling to each of the product lines so it can capture the images. It's going to shut, and it's redirected back, and we can see that we now have our products on the page. So let's go to our index.ejs, and we'll write out the code so that we can display this. So now this code's kind of easy. First, I want to wrap this in a div. So it's going to be .dflex, .flex wrap, and then we'll put this code inside there. Okay, so then this, inside here, we're going to use a .card, right? We'll hard code the width, so we'll add a style, equals width 18 rem. I just took this right directly from Bootstrap's website. We'll add an image, right? So that it will show on top. So image with the source. The source we will get from our product, right? So it's just product.image. So that will be our source. Not going to worry about an alt tag, even though that's really not good, but let's do the class for it. So the class is card image top, which is just the thing they have, right? Then we're going to do the card body. And we'll do an h5.card title. And in there, we'll just use the percent equals percent slash, there we are, product.title. And then we'll do the p tag, card text. And in there, we'll do the product price. And we'll refresh because this is just coming from the database. And there we go. We now have our Best Buy products. See? Now, if you want the $ in front of this, it's just a matter of adding a $ in front of product price like that. There we go. So now we have the price. Everything is all set up, and we've got all of our items. Did we duplicate? So this is a Toshiba 50-inch. Oh, this is a 55. Yeah. So this is only 24 images. So now we should only ever have 24 products. Why don't we put beside here the number of products that we have so we can see that? So that should just be a products.length. And then that will show us the number of products that are there. So it says 24. So if we run another update, we shouldn't see any more products than the 24 we just got unless Best Buy adds new products in. That's another thing to note too. Like, this is not removing products once they're gone. We should actually be taking an inventory and removing the products that are no longer on the page, but we're right. So then it navigates us back. And as you can see, we still only have 24. That's it. So there was no updates that had to occur. That was all we had. So if we were to run a different page, I haven't tried this yet. This is a bit of a shot in the dark. Why don't we do earbud headphones? And we'll see if this works. This might just completely blow up. So we'll go to our products controller and we'll change our URL. There we go. And then we'll come here. Now this is actually just going to wind up adding to our products list. And we go update. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Let's try that again. There we go. Took a second. All right, so it's going to navigate to the headphone page. It's going to scroll. Oh, it definitely found them because it's loading them in. Oh, but we got a big error. Let's see here. Cast error. Cast a number failed for value because it got this as its thing, right? Now, I don't know if that actually modified our page at all. No, it just blew up. Yeah, so we never actually got any of the data. I wonder why we got that. So that does open up the point that you would have to actually keep doing this, going back and forth and grabbing the information. It looks like it's the SKU that's the problem, because when it was trying to update the SKU for the product, it got this big piece of information instead of the SKU. So that's what it returned, and it didn't actually get a SKU from it, which I wonder if we go look, we can actually kind of see. So here's the Ahrefs. Yeah, look at this. This doesn't even look like the other ones at all. Yeah, not even a little bit. Yeah, so that's something to consider, is that you may be barking up the wrong tree getting the SKU this way. The other way we could get the SKU is by actually navigating to the page. So when you click on it, right? And then grabbing the SKU from the web code up here. That would actually be more efficient, and that would be my next step. So once I tried another page and it didn't work, I would actually look at doing that instead, probably just grabbing all the links on the page and then navigating to each page to do that. But you know what? For now, we're perfectly fine. We've done one page. You get the general gist of it. You can take this now and do whatever you want with it. I'll put this back to the way it was. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed this, right? So the lab is going to be, I want you to choose a totally different site, and I want you to scrape the content from a page. So the exact same idea. Just go ahead and add the link into here. So keep all this code, right? Just add the link into here and then modify your scrape it code so that you can actually scrape that site. And that's basically it. I mean, it's been an awesome semester. You guys are really super cool. I realize it's definitely been troubling for some of you because of the way the semester is done and working from home is difficult. And next semester, to be honest with you, is not going to be any different because we're still doing remote learning. But yeah, hopefully everybody, good luck. I know some of you are graduating. Good luck in your future careers. Definitely reach out if you need any support of any sort or any references or anything like that. I'd be happy to help. But yeah, other than that, have a great summer. Cheers, guys.